everybody, it's Jameson once again, and I thought I'd do a little unboxing for the Alien Bugs, Hudson's Bugs from Alien War, or the Alien War game, put out by Defiance games. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are pretty familiar with the sad and tragic story of Defiance games. For those of you who are not, it's pretty easy to find. But a couple years back, I was cruising around on the internet looking at different game companies, and I came across them. And I was looking at the pictures of their bugs, and I thought they looked kind of interesting. And they had a special on their site where you could get 4 boxes of these bugs for a certain amount. I think it was $99, or I can't remember now. It was 4 boxes for a slightly reduced price. And then it had free shipping. I think the free shipping was for anything or over $99. So I ordered 4 boxes of the bugs, and I ordered 4 boxes of the UAMC infantry. And I paid for it. And at this point, I knew nothing about Defiance games and their history. So I paid for it, and I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and I'm pretty patient when it comes to waiting for things. I know that people are busy. Companies, are sometimes small. They don't have a lot of help. So I waited. 1, 2, 3 weeks went by. Never got any kind of notice saying that it was going to ship. 4 weeks went by, and then I went to their website again, and I found their forums, and I was looking at their forums, and I found other people posting there who had the same complaint that they had pre-ordered some stuff and they still hadn't gotten their bugs. And when I ordered the bugs, it was after the pre-order time period. They had the pre-order, and then the bugs were supposed to be up for general release, and that's when I ordered mine. But the people who had pre-ordered, some of them still hadn't gotten theirs. So I was thinking, well, I might be a while before I get mine. These guys are kind of moving slow. And eventually, over time, I think about 3 or 4 months went by, and I finally thought, okay, I gotta email and find out what's going on. So I emailed, and I wrote a nice, polite little email that said, "Hi, this is so and so, and I ordered this on this date, and I just was wondering, I hadn't heard anything in a while. I was just wondering what the status was." And within a day or two, I got an email back saying, "Oh, sorry, something or other. I can't remember word for word, but they're apologizing for the delay, and they said they were getting it right out." And about a week later, I got my stuff. But I learned my lesson from that I wasn't going to order anything from them directly again. If I was going to buy anything more from them, I'd buy it somewhere else. And as a result, I haven't bought anything more from them. But then, I got this in the mail, and I thought, well, let's take a look and see what's inside. And I was kind of surprised because these bugs come in so many pieces. And you can see, you get a whole bunch of different bags. Now, first off, there's, a bunch of bases. That's kind of standard. And then you get a bag that's got nothing but their lower bodies in it. And then you get a bag that's got their upper bodies in it. And then you get a bag that's got heads, different heads. And then you get 3 bags of different kind of legs for different kind of poses. All the back legs, and then the front legs with the talons. These big things here. When I saw how many pieces were involved, I was like, forget it. I'm not putting these together anytime soon. But one of the cool things was, I guess, because as part of trying to apologize for being late or something, they sent me some other free stuff. They sent me some extra bases, more bases, one of their Aleutian worm models that they were getting ready to come out with. They sent me that. and a couple other things I never bothered to open. But I thought the bugs were interesting on the website, but actually getting them in hand, they're pretty. A lot of fiddly bits, a lot of different little pieces, and I thought I just don't have the time right now to put these together. So at some point down the line, I might put any of them together, and I might do an unboxing for the Marines. They actually come on sprues, so it's not as many fiddly bits as all this. But I learned my lesson there, and of course, it's a good thing I did, because we all know, at least most of us probably know what happened with Defiance Games Kickstarter, and the people still waiting on that. And of course, I think at this point, this whole Alien War game has pretty much gone away. Defiance Games has kind of screwed the pooch on everything. So, just a little quick unboxing for some bugs from a game that is probably going to vanish. And I'll see you guys in the next one.